We hope you've had a great and Merry Christmas. Time to add one more gift under the tree. Off we go here on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
A second down throw for Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Play action now. Jackson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At the 47-yard line.
Why Tony?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Oh, ready? Buggy.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1 here in this rematch of last year's divisional round of the playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up. in a moment. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Man in motion here is Hollins. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Jackson now. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now third and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. It just wasn't quite meant to be.
Third and goal for Jackson. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's to the big-ticket acquisition, Stephon Diggs. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
All right. Whoa. Hey.
Give running right. It is Mixon. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On second down, Stroud. This one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now it's Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down. No motion over Flowers. Again, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. He'll wind up getting close to 10 yards on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one and take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Now, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mac Hollins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there 3rd and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now a return coming from the 14. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They'll wind up getting 7 on 4th and 3.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
Stroud to throw here on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
Here we go.
At the 36-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Drop to the right. Eleven.
A second down throw for Stroud. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
An 8-yard loss on the
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
For being that far behind the chains, that's a heck of a run right there. I mean, he nearly picks up the first down, and man, wouldn't that have been something?
South.
On fourth down, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
14, Texans 7.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Here comes a reverse. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Checking it down, this one is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
This brought in out past the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one complete to Hollins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about. We're going to see what it looks like.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he picks up the 1st down here. But hold on, will it stand? There's a flag on the field. Ravens bring their punt team out. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Robbie.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
He was taken down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. That's a pickup of 17. 1st down for Houston.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Look the hot.
Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. 2nd half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Tucker, good on the extra point. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 2. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run here. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards. This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3 and out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team. And you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert. And now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Why, Tony? Buggy.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 19 Texans. 11. Hey, south.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Uno Mars. Hey.
On 2nd down, Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Now Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
23-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. To give credit to the defense, they were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
In motion now, it's Collins. On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. And the Ravens will take over at their own 15.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Down to a knee, here goes Jackson. And that should do it.